First, the team leader, captain of the team, number 14, Leroy. Number 2, Parts. Number 4, Conrad. Number 5, Fraley. Number 6, Lizette. Number 8, Underscore. Number 9, Kramer. Number 10, Winbrew. Number 11, Toiler. Number 15, Dave. Number 16, Post. Number 20, Evans. Coach, Orlando. Team Spain. Captain number 6, Luis. Number 4, Ortega. Number 7, Lazaro. Number 8, Vidal. Number 9, Garcia. Number 11, Perez. Number 13, Villarini. Number 14, Rao. Number 16, Ramos. Number 23, Alex. Number 28, Rodriguez. Number 55, Lopez. Coach, Victor Ramos. Today's officials: Thomas Payer, Czech Republic; Carsten Merlin, Germany; Joe Ferrer, Britain; Commissioner Schneider Berlin, Austria. Now, if you are able, please stand for national anthem of Italy. National anthem of Spain.
Hello and welcome back into the Arena Hotel Hills here in Sarajevo as we get ready for the Netherlands women and Spain women here at the European Championships. Tip-off is about 2 minutes away and the Netherlands looking to make it 2 from 2 after winning their opening game against France yesterday. Spain, having played Great Britain, came up short there, so looking for their first win of the competition. Caroline Bullock here with you on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. We'll be bringing you all the action from the whole tournament, both the men's and women's competitions. Make sure to like and subscribe. You can keep up to date with all the action. We've had some absolutely fantastic games so far and lots more to come. So yesterday, Spain playing against Great Britain. It was Virginia Perez who had 6 points, 2 rebounds and 3 steals, hitting 2 3-pointers for Spain and leading the way. And Beatrice Zidari, 5 points, 6 rebounds and 2 steals for her. And the Netherlands made a statement in their opening game against France. Bo Kramer dropped a triple-double with 33 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists and 5 steals, doing a bit of everything all over the court. And Zeina Wiemenhuber adding in 29 points, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. The Netherlands started things off with a 30-point first quarter, coming out with a statement of intent in this competition as they defend their title from the 2023 championships. They have won 4 straight golds and are looking for their 5th this time around. So starting for the Netherlands, it will be Bo Kramer, Zeina Wiemenhuber, Ilse Aerts, Jitske Visser and Carina de Roy. The Netherlands playing in orange today and Spain in white. And for Spain starting, it will be Lourdes Ortega, Beatrice Zidari, Sara Revuelta, Victoria Villarino and Isabel Lopez. The Netherlands 9-time European champions. A 10th gold medal would put them level with Germany, who also have 10 golds, the most in the competition's history. As the ball is up and we're underway. First possession goes to the Netherlands as Kramer chases it down. Kramer coming down the court. Pressured by Revuelta, round to Visser. Visser finds Wiemenhuber. Shot short, but that's a spot that Wiemenhuber likes to go from. You'll see her do that throughout the course of the game. And foul will be called against Spain. That'll be the first team foul. End-line possession for the Netherlands. Sideline possession as Kramer will inbound. Back to Kramer, that huge 33-point game yesterday. As 3 doesn't drop. Ball's picked up by Spain. Zidari. Round the arc. Zidari for the long 2 off the rim, picked up by Wiemenhuber. And back with Kramer. Visser. Aerts to Wiemenhuber, and that one bounces out. Kramer's there for the rebound, count it, and the foul. And Kramer picking up where she left off yesterday. Basket is good and a chance for an extra point at the foul line. And Bo Kramer, the 3-time Paralympian, having won gold at both Tokyo and Paris, and a bronze medal at Rio in 2016. Just an absolutely fantastic player out there on the floor. She gets her own rebound and resets for the Netherlands. Aerts back inside. Spain secure the rebound. Need to get it over the halfway line though. with time running down. Lopez calling for some help, and that will be an 8-second violation. The Netherlands putting the defensive pressure on, forcing the turnover as they'll get the ball back. And the Netherlands in yesterday's game against France committing just 4 turnovers total as a team. Really taking care of the ball. They move the ball very well as Visser puts up a shot and puts it in. Gets her first points of the game. It's a 4-0 Netherlands lead. Sudari. Looking round the outside. Passes inside, shot short. And the Netherlands again pushing the pace down the floor. They're a team that like to play fast. Visser to Wiemenhoever. Wiemenhoever connects, and the basket will count. And the Netherlands go back to the foul line. Another chance here for an and one opportunity. Wiemenhoever with 29 points and 7 rebounds yesterday against France. Gets the 3-point play. And it's a 7-0 lead for the Netherlands. Spain looking to answer here. Sudari. Pass into Lopez, too strong off the glass. Ball's loose on the floor. And foul is called. Will go against Spain, so Netherlands ball from the sideline. And watch for Lopez inside for Spain. She positions herself very well under the basket. Those short bank shots. That's the shot that she likes to take, and she catches the most difficult passes underneath the hoop. Her teammates always able to get the ball into her hands. As De Roy from the baseline. Visser using the screen from Kramer. Doesn't get it to go. Villarino looking for some help to pass out. Sudari to Revuelta, and that will be an 8-second violation. Again, it's that pressure that the Netherlands are just putting on that full court, making it really difficult for Spain to get the passes off. As we've got a timeout called. Timeouts called by Spain. Victor Ramos and Jose Manuel Conde want to talk things over with the team as the Netherlands take a quick 7-0 lead here. With just over 7.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Coming up after this game at 4:30, we have Germany and Bosnia in the men's competition. And then at 5 o'clock, the Netherlands and Switzerland men at 5 p.m. And all games are live on the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. And if you're in the area, if you're in Sarajevo, come on down to the Arena Hotel Hills here. We've got 2 courts. We've got some nice crowds building, lots of support. I can see some Spanish flags being waved and then some flags from the Netherlands on the other side. So teams coming back out onto the floor. Netherlands will take it from the sideline, and it's De Roy to inbound. Kramer. Down the sideline. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Kramer spinning. Needs to put something up. She will. And foul is called. Was that before the shot? That was before the shot. But still on the shot, so basket doesn't count, but Kramer goes to the foul line. And Bo Kramer playing her basketball for the Sunrise Shooters in the Netherlands this season. Played in the Euro Cup qualifiers, where she averaged 23.5 points per game, 15.8 rebounds and 5.3 assists. As second shot doesn't go, chases down her own rebound. Really able to read the bounce of the rebound. She can see where it's going to go and gets there in time. As another foul on the floor, and Spain in the bonus after that last one. And we've also got, we've got a foul called on the floor. We've got a technical foul called on the Spanish. Check if that's the Spanish bench or the coach. I believe that's on the Spanish coach that they'll be given. So Bo Kramer will shoot the technical free throw. Doesn't go, but then the Netherlands will have those two shots from the foul that was called, with Spain being in the bonus. And Spain on 5 team fouls. That's a difficult position to be in for so early on in the first quarter. 6:49 still to play as Kramer can't get that one to fall. Another chance though for Kramer here. And gets that one. As Kramer up to 4 points personal along with 3 rebounds. It's a 9-0 lead for the Netherlands. So if you're Spain here, you need to try and stay really disciplined on defense. Much easier said than done when you come up against such a tough team like the Netherlands. But you don't want to commit too many fouls. You don't want to get any players into too much foul trouble early on. So Nayara Rodriguez into the game for Spain. Binia Perez also out there on the floor for the first time as she spins, tries to get free, works against Visser, shots up, too much on it, and Viemenhoover with the rebound. And a foul on the rebound, so goes against Spain, so back to the foul line we go for the Netherlands. So Zeina Viemenhoover, first is good. Takes herself to 4 points. And gets the roll on the second, up to 5 points personal. Perez for Spain. Hit those 2 3-pointers in the third quarter yesterday against Great Britain. As the ball will go out of bounds. And the Netherlands will have the ball back. De Roy against Revuelta, backs the ball out. Visser on the baseline, up and down. Jitske Visser making it rain from the baseline. Spain looking for an answer here as Perez finds Revuelta. Perez, time running down. Shot will go out of bounds. And the Netherlands have possession here. It's a 13-0 lead. 5:33 to play in the first quarter. Visser against Ortega. Out to De Roy. Finds Viemenhoover on the baseline. That's her spot. That's the result she gets. And Viemenhoover now up to 7 points, stretches the Netherlands lead up to 15. Lopez. Lopez needs some help to get it over the line. It will be too late. Again, this pressure from the Netherlands really forcing Spain into difficult positions. As Kramer finds Viemenhoover. Visser. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Netherlands need to put something up here. Touch pass inside to Arts. Reverse doesn't drop. Spain get the stop. Lopez finds Ortega. Back to Lopez. Perez is there. Runs into traffic, spinning. 4 seconds. Revuelta underneath the hoop. Too strong, but that's a really good look there from Spain. That cut into the basket. As Kramer at the other end gets her own rebound. Ball spins around but drops in. And Kramer now up to 6. And you can see there Kramer, such a leader out there on the court, telling her team to pick up, put that defensive press on in the full court. As Perez for Spain. Shots. I'm not sure if it was a shot or a long pass. I think it was a long pass inside to Lopez. It was broken up by Kramer, who got a hand on it. Gets the ball back inside, going down the lane. Stops. Fadeaway's no good, but ball's tipped into the hands of Wiemenhoever. Fading away. Draws the foul. And Zeina Wiemenhoever goes back to the foul line for the Netherlands. Player that made a national team debut at the European Championships in 2017. And in the 2023 European Championships, averaged 6.7 points per game and 3.9 rebounds. Has 8 points today after that free throw. 3:34 to go here in the first quarter. Spain looking to get themselves on the scoreboard. We've seen a couple of plays before. That cut inside from Revuelta. Let's see if that's something they can try again this time, as Perez, long 2, doesn't fall. Kramer leading the charge. Visser's there. Visser needs some help, pressured by Revuelta. Oh, what a pass into Wiemenhoever, who finishes at the basket. What a pass, Visser. Pinpoint precision. And Wiemenhoever, you know where she's going to be. She's going to be right underneath the hoop on that baseline spot, putting the ball in the basket. Rodriguez for Spain. Dishes over. And Julia van der Sprong into the game for the first time for the Netherlands. Takes the possession. Van der Sprong over to Kramer. Kramer in off the glass. And Ilona Post also checking in for the Netherlands on that last possession. So a 22-point lead here for the Netherlands in the first quarter. Had a 30-point first quarter yesterday, playing against France in their opening game, where they shot 58% from the field. And we will see Captain Sonia Ruiz into the game for Spain. A very experienced player and a leader out there on the floor for the Spanish team. As she takes control. Ruiz down to Perez. Lopez inside to Ortega, has to pass out. Ruiz, shot is up and down. And Spain on the scoreboard behind their captain. Visser on the baseline. Over to Wiemenhoever. Wiemenhoever, same spot, same result. 12 points for Wiemenhoever here in the first quarter. As she has the mismatch and is certainly taking advantage of it. Lopez thought about the shot, will put it up and nets it. Back-to-back buckets there from Spain. that start to open things up a bit for the Spanish team? As Visser. Shots too strong. Rebound Perez. Sometimes just seeing that ball go through the hoop can really open things up. When the first one drops, you just need to see it go through the net. As Perez, that one doesn't fall. Lopez chasing down the rebound, can't save it in between the lines, but great hustle there from Lopez. Racing to try and save it in. And we've got just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. A 20-point lead for the Netherlands. Spain in the last couple of minutes since we've seen Sonia Ruiz out onto the court. Looking like they're fired up after those couple of baskets. And a substitution for the Netherlands. As you'll see, Mariska Beyer check in for the first time. And Savannah von Hayes also in for the Dutch team. So 1:06 to play here, Netherlands ball, Van der Sprung. Van der Sprung over to Wiemenhoever. Doesn't get the bounce that time. Perez secures the rebound for Spain. That's a big rebound. Perez making sure she keeps hold of it. As puts up a shot from the outside, it's short. So good luck for Perez. We know she can hit those three-pointers. A player as dangerous inside as she is outside, as Van der Sprung weaving her way to the basket. Too strong off the glass. And Lopez is fouled on the rebound. That'll be the first team foul on the Netherlands. So Lopez takes it from the end line. Four-second difference between the shot and game clock. Spain can use some time here. Perez nails it! And Virginia Perez just shows exactly how much range she has. The long two, 6 points for Spain this quarter. As time running down at the buzzer, Van der Sprung doesn't get it to fall. So a 24-6 lead for the Netherlands at the end of the first. Spain, those last couple of minutes or so, last 2-3 minutes of the quarter, getting 6 points on the board, able to find those ways to the basket. Good looks from Perez. And Sonia Ruiz coming into the game, scoring for Spain. She has 4 points personal. And leading the way for the Netherlands, it is Zeina Wiemenhoever, 12 points for her, along with 4 rebounds. Bo Kramer also adding in 8 points and 5 rebounds for the Netherlands. And 47% shooting from the field for the Netherlands compared to 27 for Spain. You can see the pressure, I've spoken about it before, but you can see the pressure that the Netherlands put on defensively. They were picking up full court earlier on, putting on that press, and able to run the shot clock down to force Spain into difficult shots at the end of the clock, or they've had a few 8-second and 24-second violations. So the Dutch team going to be very pleased with how they've come out. They've started strong, as they did yesterday against France. So teams back out onto the floor for the second quarter. It will be Spain ball. Now, can they keep up that momentum that we saw there towards the end of the first? Let's find out. Sonia Ruiz will inbound. Ruiz, one of the Spanish players that was representing at the 3x3 World Championships earlier this year in South Africa, where the Spanish team took the silver medal home. Perez 3 off the rim. The Spanish contingent were ready for that one to drop, as Van der Sprung for the Netherlands backs the ball out, back inside, but knocked away by Lopez. And good hands there from Lopez. That's the kind of play. It's not going to show up on the stat sheet. It's not going to result in a steal, but just forces your opponents to reset and stops any easy points. As Van der Sprung back to Wieman Hoover, knocks another one down. And Wieman Hoover, those two baseline shots, that's her spot. That's where she likes to shoot from. As Lopez for Spain dishes inside to Revuelta. Ball's knocked out of bounds, but last touch will be Netherlands. So Spain keep possession. 5 seconds on the shot clock. So into Perez. Perez pressured. 1 second and shot doesn't drop. Ball's tipped. The Netherlands come away with it. Van der Sprung on the wing into Wieman Hoover. Basket is good, and an extra opportunity at the foul line as the foul on the shot. And Wieman Hoover has had a couple of those so far today. Been able to take that contact. She's able to stand her ground and finish through the contact. Gets herself to the foul line after receiving the pass from Julia Van der Sprung. Two players that were playing in the Women's Premier League for the East London Phoenix last season. Players that know each other very well. As three-point play is good, and it's a 23-point lead for the Netherlands in the first half. The Netherlands defending their 2023 European title. 4 straight gold medals. Looking for their 5th this tournament as Ruiz. Shot doesn't go. Van der Sprung looking to get free. Wieman Hoover's there. Wieman Hoover into Bayer, doesn't get it to go. Spain back on the attack. Lopez has it. Has space on the wing. Shots up. And another rebound for the Netherlands. Bayer looking to go inside, finds a path and puts the ball in the basket. Bayer gets herself on the scoreboard, off the bench and onto the score sheet. Lopez for Spain against Van der Sprung. To Perez. Ball's knocked away. And Von Hayes getting a hand on that for the Netherlands. Knocks it out of bounds. And Spain will have the ball. 6 seconds on the shot clock. As a substitution for Spain, and we'll see Beatrice Diary back into the game alongside Niara Rodriguez. And Sherkova and Bo Kramer in for the Netherlands. So Spain ball, 6 seconds on the clock. Zudari. Zudari has space. Shot is good. Instant impact off the bench. Van der Sprung to Kramer. Kramer under pressure from Lopez. Tough shot. And Lopez able to use that long wingspan, disrupting the shot, making it really difficult for Kramer there. as Spain will have it back. Zidari. Zidari, ball is knocked loose, picked up by Kramer. Going one-on-one down the court, but Lopez is trailing on defense. Kramer breaks free and gets to the basket. As Kramer gets herself into double figures, and will have a timeout called with 6:40 to play here in the second quarter. So teams coming back out onto the floor. It's a 33-8 lead for the Netherlands over Spain here before half-time. The Netherlands put up a huge 91 points against France yesterday. Highest score of the women's competition so far. So back out on the floor, Zidari will inbound for Spain, as Zidari straight impact when she came back into the game. Hitting for the Netherlands, taking up to 8 points. Has the ball in the wing, and it's going to go out of bounds. The Netherlands will have it. Van der Sprung over to Korver. Van der Sprung against Rueth. Passing underneath the basket. High shot doesn't fall. Picked up by Lopez. Lopez with 5 rebounds for Spain, as they look to chip into this lead. Long pass over to Zidari. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Rueth has it, but Korver takes it away, and Kramer all alone on the break will scoop it up and in. And Kramer up to 12 points now for the Netherlands as they stretch this lead out. Rueth looks to pass out of it. Lopez. Lopez, long two is good. And Lopez up to 4 points with her 4 rebounds. It's been an 11-4 run for the Netherlands here, as Kramer's shot spins out, gets her own rebound, doesn't go, gets it again, and won't be third time lucky. With Zidari leading the charge here for Spain. Needs to get it over the halfway line. She does. Rodriguez is there. And back to Zidari. Revuelta cutting to the basket, draws the whistle, and that's going to put her at the foul line. And that's something that we saw in the first quarter. Revuelta finds those cuts, finds those gaps to the basket. As Lindsay Freelink subs into the game for the Netherlands for the first time. So Sara Revuelta at the foul line here. A chance for 2 for Spain. A player that won silver at the FISU World University Games, representing Spain in 3x3 in Germany earlier this year. She was also out in South Africa at the World Championships for 3x3 alongside Sonia Rueth and Isabel Lopez and Virginia Perez, the team at winning silver there in South Africa. As Freelink can't get the shot to fall, Lopez grabs the rebound. And Spain have had a lot of focus on 3x3 in their program. They've been very successful, entering 3 competitions over the last 12 months or so. As Freelink can't get that to fall, Lopez chases it down. And Revuelta with space to the basket, high off the glass, gets the bounce. And if you've seen Revuelta play before, and if you saw her yesterday against Great Britain, she has that really high shot. She gets the ball very high off the backboard as she flips it up. Able to shoot over her defenders. As Plost's shot doesn't fall. Rebound for the Netherlands, Kramer fading away. Zudari against Frelink. Lopez manages to keep control of the ball, as Korver certainly had a hand on that, but the Netherlands will have the ball back. 3:25 to play. 13-6 run for the Netherlands this quarter, as Spain matched their total from the first quarter already. So Spain will pick up here as Kramer gets it over the timeline. Kramer finds a lane, racing to the basket, stops. Won't go. Revuelta with the rebound, over to Lopez. Spain need to get it over the halfway line. Rodriguez finds Zudari. Right place, right time. And Zudari works against Van der Sprung, looking to make some space. Into Lopez. Lopez off the glass. And great teamwork there. That is exactly what Spain want to see. That cut, that roll to the basket. It's been very successful for them. Takes them up to 14 points. We'll have a timeout called. So the Netherlands have a 37-14 lead over Spain here. And they have been led by Bo Kramer, 14 points and 8 rebounds out on the floor for Kramer. And Zeina Wiemenhuber, 17 points, leading all scorers, shooting 66% from the field with 5 rebounds and an assist. And for Spain, Isabel Lopez, 6 points, 7 rebounds and an assist out there for Spain. She is just putting herself in the right positions underneath the basket to get those rebounds. She's able to read the bounce really well. And Sonia Ruiz coming into the game sort of lit that spark off the bench, was that real energy player off the bench for Spain. 4 points for her along with an assist, but does so much work out there for the Spanish team that you won't see on the stat sheet. Just her leadership out on the court, directing the team, and the work she's doing off the ball, setting screens, getting her teammates into really good positions. So back out on the floor, 2:53 to play. The Netherlands with the lead here in the first half. As Van der Sprung passes over to Korver. Wiemenhuber. Wiemenhuber against Zudari. Korver, the 7-time Paralympian. So much experience out there on the floor for the Netherlands. As Van der Sprung against Ortega. Van der Sprung off the back iron as Zudari passes over to Ortega, racing down the court. The break's going to be stopped because a foul was called. Foul goes against the Netherlands. So that stops the play, puts Spain to the sideline. So Spain were calling, I believe it looked like they were calling there for an unsportsmanlike foul. Referee has signalled they will review the play. So if an unsportsmanlike foul is to be called, it would be a play not on the ball. So we'll see what the referees can come up with when they check the replay monitor. If it is an unsportsmanlike called, it will be 2 shots and then possession for Spain. So you can see why they want to make sure that the call is correct. Referees can review, as they are doing. If not, it will be a common foul, which will just be a sideline ball for Spain, as Netherlands only on 2 team fouls at the moment, Spain just on the 1. And Spain having done a really good job here in the second quarter after getting into that early foul trouble in the first, where they were on in the bonus with around 6 minutes or so to go. Just 1 team foul so far. that's the adjustments that they've been able to make. They've been really able to take what they can see maybe hasn't worked so well in the first quarter, adapt that, and then you come back out into the second. And they're going to be very pleased with how they played so far. There's 8 points. 8 points in the second quarter compared to 6 in the first. So review has been made, and it will be called. So original call stands sideline ball, just a regular foul, common foul, and it will be Spain ball. Ruiz to Zudairi against Arts. Zudairi, not that time. Korver with the rebound. Van der Sprung down the sideline for the Netherlands into Wiemenhoever. Wiemenhoever, basket is good. And Zeina Wiemenhoever, 19 first half points, 5 rebounds. She has been almost unstoppable from that spot inside as Van der Sprung stole a pass and then Spain commit the foul. So Netherlands ball, sideline possession. And we'll have a Spanish substitution as Lopez checks out and Perez comes into the game. Apologies, that's Rino. Victoria Villarino out onto the floor. Van der Sprung. Wiemenhoever in the key, banks it home. 21 points of Zeina Wiemenhoever. Her 29-point game yesterday and a 21-point game here in the first half alone. Ruiz has Korver on her, round to Zudairi. Zudairi against Freyling. Spin into break free, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Zudairi, tough shot, spins out. Van der Sprung takes the ball out in the air. Final minute of the first half. Van der Sprung into Korver. Korver gets the roll on the rim. And Korver onto the scoreboard for the Netherlands. Zudairi finds a path to the basket, passes over, and Rodriguez's shot will go. Korver setting things up for the Netherlands. Into Wiemenhoever, off the front of the rim, gets her own rebound, it's tipped, Korver's there. Can't finish on the putback, but touch pass from Netherlands as they're almost playing volleyball with it out there, and a foul called on the floor. It will be Spanish possessions. That's a third on the Netherlands. 8.6 seconds, so time to get something off here, but look for the Netherlands, as they are doing here right now, to pressure on the ball full court. As foul goes against the Netherlands, so that's their fourth. 7.9, took just around a second off the clock. As Ruiz will inbound for Spain, so 7.9, time to get something here. Zudairi to Villarino underneath the basket, and a fantastic finish there from Ortega, and Spain to end the quarter up to 18 points this half. It is a 43-18 lead for the Netherlands over Spain, and Spain matching their total against Great Britain yesterday, where they scored 18 points. So the Netherlands have been led by a huge first half performance. Zeina Wiemenhoever shooting 8 of 11 from the field for 21 points personal, 5 rebounds and an assist. Bo Kramer adding in 14 points, 8 rebounds, looking at a double-double along with 2 steals. And for Spain, 6 points and 7 rebounds from Isabel Lopez. And Sonia Ruiz off the bench with 4 points and 2 assists. So we're going to take a short break for half time, but we'll be back with you in around 12 minutes time. So keep it locked to the IWBF Europe YouTube channel so you don't want to miss a second of all the action. Welcome back into the Arena Hotel Hills here in Sarajevo as we get ready for the third quarter between Netherlands and Spain. In the Women's European Championships, the Netherlands looking to make it 2 wins from 2 games as they come back out onto the floor playing in orange. And Spain looking for their first win of the group stages as they finish. Some final thoughts with the team. Teams playing in the group stages before the semi-finals on Wednesday. The top 4 teams will finish and move on to the semi-finals, and then we'll have placing games and the women's final on Friday the 17th. The 2 finalists will book a place to the World Championships in Ottawa next year, and then teams in 3rd and 4th positions will qualify for the repechage tournament next year as well for the World Championship repechage. So a lot on the line out here in Sarajevo as teams back out onto the court. The Netherlands in orange and the Dutch and the Spanish team in white. As De Roy controls the ball for the Dutch. Kramer to Visser. Visser, long pass over to Wiemenhuber, who picks up where she left off in the first half. A huge 23 points now from Wiemenhuber. Had 29 yesterday against France. Will she surpass that? It's looking likely. She is a scoring machine out there on the court for the Netherlands. Rueth from the foul line, spins off the rim. As De Roy gets it over the halfway line, long pass to Kramer. Kramer fading away and nets it. And Kramer now up to 16 points personal. Spain cross court. Rueth shot short. Wiemenhuber with the rebound. Gets it over to Kramer as Visser is helped up. Just over a minute gone here in the third quarter as the Netherlands continue their title defence. The 2023 European champions, the current world champions and Paralympic champions. It has been a dominant era in Dutch basketball. And this is a very, very experienced team, a team that know each other really well, know exactly where they're going to be out on the court. As Visser into Kramer. Kramer gets the whistle on the shot, so she's going to go to the line for 2. Bo Kramer, having played in the UK, where she played for the Loughborough Lightning, a 2-time Women's Premier League national champion with the Lightning, was named the Championship Finals MVP in the 2023-24 season, where she had a triple-double of 18 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists. She is a triple-double machine out there on the floor, as we saw yesterday. Free throw doesn't drop. Perez swings it over to Ortega. Ortega against Visser, going to wait for the team to catch up. Ortega into Perez. Ball's knocked by Wiemenhuber. And Spain not able to get there to save it inside. So Netherlands possession as Kramer puts the ball in from the sideline. Wiemenhuber. De Roy in the corner against Perez. Kramer off the glass and in. And Kramer now up to 19 points along with 8 rebounds. We're on double-double watch. Rueth over to Zahairi. Zahairi runs into traffic. Double team comes back over to Rueth. Perez underneath the basket. That's good. And the foul. And Bohemia Perez goes to the line for a chance at a 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Perez won the Champions Cup Final Four last season. with BSR Amiab. Had 7 points per game in the Champions Cup stage. Doesn't get the free throw to drop. And the Netherlands looking to add to their total here. Visser to Kramer. Long pass over to Wiemenhuber. Can't get that one to go. And another rebound for Perez. As ball will go out of bounds. That'll be last touch. Spain, so Netherlands will have it. Just under 7.5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Spain having already surpassed their total that they put up against Great Britain yesterday. As Visser on the baseline has some space. You can't give her that much space. You can't give her an inch of daylight. She's going to make you pay. And Visser up to 6 here in the third quarter. 6 points and 4 assists. Visser, such a great facilitator on the floor. As Zidari for Spain over to Ruiz. Perez under the hoop, high off the glass. And Spain on a bit of a roll here in the third quarter. They're finding those looks at the basket, those cuts underneath. Perez getting herself into that spot, able to use the backboard as De Roy dishes over to Kramer. And Perez needs to get it over the halfway line. Look at this pressure here from the Dutch team, and that will be an 8-second violation. A timeout called by the Netherlands, and head coach Joost van Ranelrooy wants to talk it over with his team. Assistant coach George Bates joining the Netherlands national team for these European Championships. Head coach of the Loughborough Lightning in the Women's Premier League, where he won 3 national championship titles. And coaching the East London Phoenix last season, coached against the East London Phoenix, where Julia van der Sprung and Zeina Wiemenhuber were playing. So he's going to be very familiar with players out there on the floor. Teams back out onto court. 6:11 to play in the third. Netherlands ball. Kramer and Wiemenhuber combining for 44 points so far, as we see Beyer back out onto the floor for the Netherlands. Ball's picked up by De Roy. 4 seconds. Beyer back out to Visser. Visser at the buzzer. Won't fall. Ball's tipped. And Spain will get possession. And that's a big stop there for Spain, running the shot clock down. Making a tough shot for the Netherlands. And that's what they're going to want to keep trying to do. Zidari. De Roy comes away with the steal. Runs into Ruiz. What a pass over to Beyer. Can't get it to go. Second one doesn't fall. Kramer hands off over to Arts. That one bounces out, but Beyer with a long reach secures the rebound, gets a second. That one won't fall, but she goes to the foul line, and the Netherlands working so hard on the glass there underneath the basket. Unlucky for one of those not to fall, but Beyer will go to the foul line. Had 4 points and 2 rebounds against France yesterday. Named the MVP at the Tokyo Paralympics, where she averaged just over 24 points per game and 11.6 rebounds. Also named MVP of the 2023 World Championships in Dubai and the 2018 World Championships. An absolutely legendary player out there on the floor, has achieved so much throughout the course of her career. As second free throw is good. And Spain back down the floor. Zudairi using the screen from Rodriguez. Doesn't get the bounce. I've seen that a few times this game. The looks are good. The shot just bounces slightly off the rim as Bayer finds Kramer, and Kramer with another two. And just under 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Coming up after this game at 5 o'clock. Well, here on court 1 we'll have the Netherlands and Switzerland men. And on court 2 at 4:30, the German and Bosnian men's teams. As Perez. Rueth. And intercepted by Visser. Perez going for the ball and jump ball is called. Possession stays with Spain. So Spain ball from the sideline. Rodriguez will take it. Zudairi over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez from the corner, no good on that one. As Kramer will be called for the offensive foul, so Spain get possession back. And it's been a 12-4 run here for the Netherlands in the third quarter. As Rodriguez into Perez. Perez, no look over into the corner, shot bounces out for Ortega. Perez just showing out here, offense and defense. As Kramer looks to find some space. Bayer. Visser into Arts. Arts spinning underneath the basket. Chased down by Perez. And Perez in to Rodriguez, cutting inside, using the glass. And Rodriguez with 4 points for Spain. As Visser surveys. Works against Rueth. Rueth, such a strong defender. As De Roy doesn't get it to fall. Bayer's there for the rebound. Kramer, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Back to De Roy. De Roy, hook shot, no good. Perez with her 5th rebound of the game. And an offensive foul in the backcourt called against Spain. So Netherlands will have the ball, and we will see Isabel Lopez and Sara Revuelta ready to sub in for Spain. And Ilona Post in for the Netherlands. So sideline ball for Van der Sprung. Also back into the game as Kramer looks for a path to the basket, runs into Rodriguez. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Bayer fading away under pressure. Doesn't fall, but Van der Sprung there to clean up the glass. Not dropping for the Netherlands. As Revuelta hands over to Zudairi. Zudairi going baseline, looking for some space. Gets the roll. And Beatrice Zudairi 4 points and 2 rebounds for Spain here. As the Netherlands back down the court, Beyer on the baseline, under the hoop. Kramer's there, high off the glass. Takes the Netherlands up to 57. Just under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Rueth. Zudiri. Zudiri. Pass is broken up. Kramer takes the ball away. Kramer. A path to the basket opens up and she puts it in, up to 23 points for Kramer. Has a double-double with 10 rebounds. Follows up a triple-double yesterday with a double-double out on the floor as Zudiri hands over to Revuelta, blocked by Kramer. Offense to defense from Kramer as Van der Sprung pushes the pace. Lays it in unopposed. Miscommunication there on defense from Spain. As they have a chance here to get some more points on the board before the end of the quarter as Zudiri gets the ball back. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Zudiri from the elbow. Won't fall. Kramer has it. Visser racing down the floor. Too strong off the backboard. Lopez takes it out of the air. And 5 seconds. Revuelta. Oh, ball will go out of bounds. And 2.3 seconds will give the Netherlands potentially a catch and heave here. It will need to be. As Wiemenhoever checks back in. And we'll just hold it to end the quarter. So a 61-26 lead for the Netherlands over Spain here in the third quarter. The Netherlands having been led by Bo Kramer on 25 points and 13 rebounds. Zeina Wiemenhoever, 23 points and 6 rebounds. 2 huge performances from both Kramer and Wiemenhoever. As we saw yesterday, really powering this Netherlands offense. And for Spain, leading the way is Isabel Lopez with 6 points and 8 rebounds. Also has an assist. And several players out there on 4 points apiece. Beatrice Zudiri, 4 points and 3 rebounds. Sonia Rueth and Virginia Perez, as well as Nayara Rodriguez, also on 4 for the Spanish. So as the Netherlands look to go 2 from 2, Spain have certainly kept adapting and adjusting throughout the course of this game. 6 points in the first, 12 in the second, surpassing their total that they put up against Great Britain yesterday. The team that finished third in the 2023 competition, playing at Germany in that bronze medal game, had an absolutely thrilling victory, 49-48. They've got 8 players returning from that bronze medal winning team. It was just their second medal at the European Championships, winning their first in 2021, also a bronze. So back out on the floor, 10 more minutes to play. Netherlands possession, Wiemenhoever. Kramer into Van der Sprung. Van der Sprung using the glass. And a great start there for the Netherlands. Exactly what they want to see. They are so dangerous in that spot underneath the basket. Those short angles on the baseline. Zudairi for Spain. Ruiz from the foul line, nails it! And Ruiz now up to 6 points. Van der Sprung. Thought about the shot, spinning against Zudairi. Zudairi knocks the ball, but Post comes up with it. Van der Sprung to Viemenhoover, time running down. And Korver's there to get the Netherlands another chance. But Viemenhoover cleaning up the glass, puts the ball back in the basket. And she's now up to 25 points personal. And a big basket there for Spain. Takes them up to 30. A 65-30 lead for the Netherlands. Korver. Freilink under the hoop, hook shot. Ball's tipped over back to Korver. Van der Sprung, 6 seconds. Freilink. Roll into the hoop, doesn't fall. And foul goes against the Netherlands. Sideline ball for Spain, just 8 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Teams will be playing 4 games in the group stage. Spain will play against France tomorrow at 12 p.m. and then the Netherlands face Germany on Monday at 5 o'clock local time. That's pass inside to Lopez. Gets it to drop. And Lopez up to 8 for Spain. Spain really seems to have found their rhythm here from the second quarter onwards. It was really Ruiz off the bench, giving that team that energy. She came off the bench, got Spain onto the scoreboard, and they're really showing a different kind of intensity out there on the floor as Van der Sprung shots off the rim. Zudairi takes the rebound to cheers from the Spanish crowd. Goes down the court, ball's knocked away, Van der Sprung has it. Van der Sprung directing her team. Korver over to Freilink, 7 seconds. Van der Sprung to Viemenhoover on the baseline, knocks it down, and Zeno Viemenhoover continues to score for the Netherlands. A huge game. A 27-point game. She had 29 yesterday. Zudairi looks to answer and does! She's up to 8 points personal. Spain are really in rhythm here as Van der Sprung has Viemenhoover. Great pressure there. You can see Rodriguez pressure in the shot. Ball goes out of bounds, will stay with the Netherlands, but stops the good look there from Viemenhoover. As Lenzer checks in for the Netherlands alongside Silvana von Hayes. Fresh 14 for the Netherlands. Korver to Van der Sprung. 4 seconds. Van der Sprung, not that time. And it's been an 8-6 run for Spain this quarter, outscoring the Netherlands by 2. As Lopez inside finds Rodriguez, gets her own rebound. Another chance here for Spain. Ruiz back out to Rodriguez, but a 3-second call goes against Spain. Approaching the halfway mark of the fourth quarter here, Van der Sprung. Korver. Into Van der Sprung, knocked away by Lopez. Stays with the Netherlands, takes some time off the clock, gives them 5 seconds on the shot clock. We're seeing some strong defense here from Spain in the second half as Korver into Wiemenhuber. Back to Korver, splashes it in. As the Netherlands level the quarter with 8 points. Zudairi. Zudairi. Shot is good. Zudairi into double figures for Spain along with 6 rebounds. That's a great look for her. Look for her to take that when she's open, as Van der Sprung rolls inside, doesn't get it to go. Back with Zudairi. Thought about it. Zudairi over to Rodriguez, who puts it in for 2. And Rodriguez up to 6 points personal. Korver. And foul on the floor. Go against Spain. Just the first team foul for Spain this quarter. Netherlands also on 1 foul. So Van der Sprung will take it from the sideline. Van der Sprung. Wiemenhuber off the rim, ball's tipped, but Spain will come away with it. And Zudairi looks for some space. Revuelta, shots up, and that's good. Revuelta with 4 points. And Spain up to 40. Korver. Korver against Revuelta. Back round to Wiemenhuber. Van der Sprung. 5 seconds. Van der Sprung back to Korver. Wiemenhuber against Lopez. Off the front of the rim. Lopez grabs her 10th rebound of the game. She has been working so hard on the glass all game long. Zudairi to Ruet. Zudairi will get it back. That's her spot. Shot bounces out. But a good look there as the ball is loose. Spain pick it up. Zudairi. Passing inside, broken up by Wiemenhuber. Netherlands back on the attack, back down the court. Korver. As ball is knocked out of bounds. Again, good defense there from Zudairi. And we'll have a substitution for the Netherlands as Bo Kramer checks into the game alongside captain Karina de Roy. Netherlands ball, Wiemenhuber. De Roy. 5 seconds, De Roy going to the basket. Ball's off the back of the rim. And it's been a 14-8 run for Spain here this quarter. Zudairi from the foul line, adding another for Beatrice Zudairi. 12 points for Spain. as they have outscored the Netherlands by 8 here in the fourth quarter. This is a huge swing for Spain as Kramer stops on a dime and puts the ball in the basket. Kramer up to 27. And long pass intercepted by Wiemenhuber to Kramer under the hoop. Spain come up with the ball. And foul will go against the Netherlands. Be the second foul on the Netherlands. 1:15 to play here in the fourth quarter. Zadeiri into Rodriguez. Zadeiri onto the basket. Shots too strong by Vilarino. Final minute of the fourth. Spain putting on a really strong performance here in the fourth quarter as Wiemenhuber's shot spins out, gets her own rebound though, and puts it back in the hoop and has a 29-point game following up yesterday's 29-point games. Back-to-back 29-point games. Massive play out on the floor from Zeina Wiemenhuber as Sara Revuelta heads to the bench for Spain. And Eva Sebastian out onto the floor. Vilarino from the baseline, rolls down. Kramer. Kramer on the baseline, gets the bounce. .8 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Spain can hold for the final possession. Zadeiri with 11 seconds from the elbow. Nails another! And Zadeiri leading Spain with 14 points. 6 seconds for the Netherlands. 4 seconds, De Roy. 3 seconds, 3 is up, won't go. And an offensive foul goes against the Netherlands. And Spain have the ball. There's going to be 0.2 on the clock. So if you're going to put something up, it has to be a catch and tip immediately. But we'll see if Spain just choose to dribble it out here. And they will do. So congratulations to the Netherlands. They go 2 from 2, a 75-44 win over Spain here out on the floor. A huge performance from Zeina Wiemenhuber, 29 points personal along with 9 rebounds and an assist. And Bo Kramer adding in 29 points, 15 rebounds and 3 steals. And for Spain, Beatriz Zadeiri, 14 points for Spain, taking them up to 44 points. She also had 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And alongside her, 8 points from Isabel Lopez, along with 11 rebounds. A really good bounce-back performance there from Spain. Yes, it was a loss, but after scoring 18 yesterday against Great Britain, putting up 44 today against the defending European champions, they're going to be very pleased with that performance and outscoring the Netherlands 18-14 in that fourth quarter. They will go again against France on Sunday at 12 o'clock. And the Netherlands will be playing Germany on Monday at 5 o'clock. So a big win for the Netherlands as they look to defend their European title. Coming up next here on the IWBF YouTube channel at 4:30, we have the men's competition with Germany and Bosnia on court 2, and on court 1 we will have the Netherlands men and Switzerland men at 5 o'clock. So make sure to stay tuned to the IWBF Europe YouTube channel. All the action from all the games at the tournament coming up. So the final score here, the Netherlands 75, Spain 44. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you very shortly.